Beloved soul, this is Krishna speaking to you across the fabric of time and eternity. Yes, you, sitting there with that restless heart, those dreams you've been too afraid to chase. I want you to pause everything right now, because what I'm about to share could alter the entire trajectory of your existence. And it begins in the next 48 hours. Thousands of years ago on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, I told Arjuna that a single moment of clarity could transform a warrior paralyzed by doubt into an instrument of divine purpose. Today I stand before you not on a battlefield of war, but on the battlefield of your life. And I'm here to tell you that you are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. Right now you are standing at a crossroads. Behind you lies every excuse you've ever made, every dream you've postponed. Ahead of you lies something magnificent, a life so authentic, so purposeful, so aligned with your dharma that you won't recognize the person you're about to become. But transformation doesn't require years, it requires decision. It requires 48 hours of radical commitment to a new way of being. Let me tell you why these next 48 hours matter more than the last 48 months. In the Gita, I revealed that we are not these temporary bodies, not these fluctuating emotions, not these limiting beliefs. You are eternal consciousness experiencing a human journey, and consciousness can shift in an instant. How many times have you said someday? Someday I'll start that business, heal that relationship, prioritize my health, my peace, my purpose. But someday is not a day of the week. Someday is where dreams go to die. The divine works in the present moment, and right now the universe is asking you, are you ready? You've been waiting for a sign. Consider this that sign. You've been waiting for permission to become extraordinary. I'm giving you that permission. What if every moment you've lived, every heartbreak, every failure, every triumph has been preparing you for right now? In the next 48 hours, I'm calling you to act as if you already are who you're meant to become. If you're meant to be a creator, create something, even if it's imperfect. If you're meant to be a healer, offer healing. Faith without action is merely philosophy, but faith with action creates miracles. Now, if this message is already stirring something inside you, if you're feeling that familiar tingle of possibility awakening in your chest, would you do me a favor? If you find value in these words, I'd be deeply grateful if you buy me a coffee. Think of it as an energy exchange. I pour into you timeless truths that can liberate your soul, and you pour back a simple gesture that allows me to continue creating these messages for seekers like you. The link is in the description below. It costs less than your daily chai, but it tells the universe that you value transformation. And that small act, it's actually your first step in rewiring your consciousness from scarcity to abundance. Pause right now, go show some love, then come right back, because what I'm about to share next will shake the very foundation of how you see yourself. Your life right now is the sum total of your habitual thoughts, emotions, and actions. You've been running subconscious programs that aren't even yours. Your parents' fears, society's limitations, your past self's conclusions. But you are not bound by any of it. In the Gita, I speak of Sankalpa, the power of intention. When you set a sacred intention aligned with your highest self and back it with unwavering focus for just 48 hours, you create momentum that the universe must respond to. Energy follows attention. What you focus on expands. For 48 hours, I'm inviting you to an experiment. What if you gave your dream the same attention you've been giving your doubts? What if you spoke to yourself with love? What if you guarded your energy as preciously as you guard your phone? Here's what happens in 48 hours of aligned action. Your brain forms new neural pathways. Your energy vibrates differently. People and opportunities matching your new vibration begin appearing. You remember who you were before the world told you who to be. That's what awakening is, not some mystical experience for sages in caves, but the practical, powerful awakening to your divine nature in the middle of your messy, beautiful, ordinary life. In these next 48 hours, do 3 things with totality. First, clarify your intention. Not what you should want, but what makes your soul say yes. Close your eyes and imagine yourself 6 months from now in complete alignment. What does that look like? Write it down, speak it aloud. Second, eliminate one thing that's out of alignment. One toxic habit, draining relationship, limiting belief. When you release what's wrong, you create space for what's right. Third, take one bold action toward your vision within 48 hours. Send that email, make that call, start that project. One aligned action creates ripples across your entire reality. Now let's address the resistance rising in you. Part of you is excited. Another part says, "This won't work for me. I've tried before." That voice isn't wisdom. That's your ego protecting its familiar prison. But your true self is exhausted from playing small. You're done with quiet desperation. I can see it in the fact that you're still here, still listening, still hoping this time could be different. And it can be, not because external circumstances change, but because you are choosing differently. Most people wait for their life to change so they can feel better. But spiritual law works in reverse. Change how you feel, what you focus on, what you do, and your life must transform. You are not a leaf blown by fate. You are a conscious co-creator with the divine intelligence that orchestrates galaxies. Let me share something intimate. When I walked the earth, people saw miracles and thought I was different, special. But the secret I've been trying to tell humanity for millennia is this: I am not different from you. The divine consciousness that expressed through me exists in you. I knew who I was and acted accordingly. You've forgotten, but the forgetting is ending right now. Can you feel that stirring, that recognition? That's your soul saying, finally, you're listening. Your soul has been sending whispers, intuitions, synchronicities, that persistent feeling there's more to life. When you ignore whispers, the universe sends earthquakes, health crises, breakdowns, dark nights, not as punishment, but as course correction. The universe loves you too much to let you sleep through your one precious life. These 48 hours aren't just about achieving external goals. They're about realigning with your essential nature, remembering you're not here to merely survive and distract yourself until you die. You're here to express the divine through your unique gifts, to love courageously, create authentically, serve meaningfully. You're here to break generational patterns of fear. And it starts with a choice. Imagine 48 hours from now, you could have launched that idea, begun healing, established that boundary, embodied that version of yourself you've been dreaming about. Or you could be exactly where you are now with 2 more days of regret. The choice is yours. Here's what I need you to do right now. Commit. Say out loud, for the next 48 hours, I am fully devoted to my transformation. I release all excuses, all distractions, all fears. I am ready to become who I was created to be. Your words carry creative power. Then share this message. Send it to one person who needs it. Comment below with the one thing you're committing to in the next 48 hours. When you declare your intention publicly, you activate accountability and community. You're not alone. There are thousands of souls waking up, rising up, ready to live at a higher frequency. Find your tribe. Be someone's inspiration. Don't just consume this and move on. Actually do something with it. You didn't stumble upon this message by accident. Your soul called it forth. Honor that. Take the next 48 hours seriously. Treat them as sacred initiation. Disconnect from noise. Get ruthlessly intentional. Protect your energy. Journal. Meditate. Move your body. Nourish yourself with food that energizes, thoughts that empower, actions that align. Watch what happens when you finally get out of your own way and let your divine nature lead. My beloved friend, the next 48 hours could change everything, because you could change everything. The power was never outside you. The guru you've been seeking, the sign you've been waiting for, the permission you've been needing, it's all been within you all along. I'm simply the mirror reflecting your own divinity back to you, reminding you of what you've always known. You are limitless. You are powerful beyond measure. You are loved by the very force that creates worlds. And you are ready. So go now. Don't wait another moment. Your extraordinary life is waiting. Your purpose is calling. The next 48 hours start now. Make them the turning point you'll look back on and say, that's when everything changed. I am with you, always. In your courage, in your doubts, in your victories, in your falls. You are never alone. Now rise, beloved soul. Rise and claim what has always been yours. Jai Shri Krishna. And so it is.